Assalamualaikum and good morning to all the panels. I am Alyani binti Muhammad Amin. My metric number is F18B0123. Today, I would like to present to you my final year project FYP. My FYP title is Antibiogram of Vabrio parahaemolyticus isolated from disease climbing perch enables testudinous of Aquarium Shop. My supervisor is Associate Prof. Dr. Lee Song Wei. Number 1. Introduction. Here we cover 3 subtopics which are 1.1 Research Background, 1.2 Problem Statement and 1.3 Objective. 1.1 Research Background. The research background for this study is about ornamental fish and Vabrio parahaemolyticus. The ornamental fish industry has contributed to billions of dollars market value in the world. Many developing countries have recognized the economic value of ornamental fisheries in terms of employment generation and livelihoods. For Vabrio parahaemolyticus, it is gram-negative and singularly or straight-curved rod-shaped bacterium. This bacteria is naturally present in brackish and warm coastal waters. It is also a significant bacterial pathogen that causes high mortality in a variety of fish species, including ornamental fish. 1.2 Problem Statement. The rate of outbreak incidence of Vabrio parahaemolyticus is increased steadily and the incidence has resulted in a higher mortality rate. Since the ornamental fish trade is a worth billions of dollars business, a true knowledge of this bacteria is needed to prevent a significant loss in the industry. 1.3 Objective. The objective of this study is to isolate and identify Vabrio parahaemolyticus from ornamental fish. And the second one is to characterize antibiogram of isolated Vabrio parahaemolyticus. Number 2. Literature Review. There are 4 literature reviews in this study. First, the introduction of ornamental fish. Second, the introduction of Vabrio parahaemolyticus. Third, the isolation and identification of Vabrio parahaemolyticus. Lastly, the antimicrobial susceptibility test. For this part, it shows some of the list of the research studies before. Number 3. Methodology. 3.1 Sample collection and bacterial isolation. The samples were collected from each abdomen, eye, gill, kidney, and skin of the 30 disease-enabled testudinous and cultured on alkaline pattern water. Then, the bacteria was isolated into thiosulfate citrate bile salt sucrose TCBS agar. 3.2 The selection and inoculation of typical single colonies into trypticase soy agar TSA. A single green colony from each sample was selected randomly from TCBS agar and transferred to TSA medium and incubated it. 3.3 The bacteria were further identified and confirmed using BBL crystal kit. 3.4 Then the isolates will undergo antimicrobial susceptibility test. A total of 16 antimicrobial discs were used in this test. The antimicrobial activity was determined by measuring the diameter of the inhibition area to the nearest whole millimeter. Lastly, 3.5 Multiple antibiotic resistant MAR index. The result from the antimicrobial susceptibility test was used to calculate the MAR index. Number 4. Result. Based on the antimicrobial susceptibility test, it was found that all isolates have higher resistance rate towards compound sulfonamide, ampicillin, sulfamethoxazole, and amoxicillin. Then, the higher sensitivity was exhibited to oxalic acid, which is 76.6%. After that, for the multiple antibiotic resistant, MAR index value was 0.81 for the Vabrio parahaemolyticus in this study. Number 5. Discussion. Based on the result obtained, Vabrio parahaemolyticus isolates from this study displayed a high resistance rate to compound sulfonamides followed by ampicillin, sulfamethoxazole, and amoxicillin. For ampicillin, sulfamethoxazole, and amoxicillin, all the three is in line with previous study, but only compound sulfonamide is in contrast with it. Therefore, ampicillin, amoxicillin, and sulfamethoxazole should be phased out for treating Vibrio parahaemolyticus infections. Lastly, the antimicrobial susceptibility test revealed that most of the Vibrio parahaemolyticus isolates was susceptible to ozolonic acid. In accordance, a previous finding also showed high sensitivity of ozolonic acid to Vibrio parahaemolyticus. Hence, these antimicrobials might be utilized to treat Vibrio parahaemolyticus infection efficiently. As for MAR index value, it showed that the isolate have higher than 0.2. Thus, it is indicated that the sample were highly exposed to the tested antimicrobials. Number 6. Conclusion. In conclusion, this study revealed a useful information on the resistant pattern of Vibrio parahaemolyticus towards several antimicrobials. Except for ozolonic acid, no other antimicrobials were found effective against all the isolates. The multiple antibiotic resistant MAR index results show that the Vibrio parahaemolyticus highly exposed to antimicrobials and may pose danger in the future. Thus, bacterial population in the ornamental fish sector must be approached with precaution in order to prevent the formation of antimicrobial-resistant strains. In addition, regular monitoring and surveillance programs should be continuous in order to prevent the potential spread of outbreak. That's all from me. Thank you.